Well, take a look at this. A lot of the resorts across Niigata and Nagano throughout the day here on Thursday really starting to see the faucet turn on. The snow has been persistent, and it looks like it's going to stay that way heading into the weekend. And I think a week from now, we're going to be looking at much more snowfall, and many of these resorts completely open across most of central Honshu, including over here towards Zao, completely open, but Minakami as well. And where you really need it is here into Hakaba and Nozawa, where actually a few lifts just running today at Nozawa, mainly because of the warm temperatures you were seeing. Even some rain reported over towards Yuzawa as well, but that is definitely changing up. It's going to feel a lot more like it should this time of year. And a lot of the resorts still are struggling. The main reason for this is the lack of snowfall. You can blame it on El Nino, and that's pretty much the reason. Typically, average temperatures across Japan are above average in a El Nino year. We've been seeing a very strong one, and the dynamics have just been setting up that way. But the snow's got to come around eventually, and it will be, I promise, as we go ahead through the coming weeks. So let's talk about back towards the north, though. A lot of people are visiting from out of country, and they come and visit Hokkaido. Don't worry too much about up here. Snow, pretty decent. 120 centimeters there in Niseko. Over towards Kiroro, about 157 centimeter base. Down towards the south, I think those totals, the depth you were seeing into Niigata, Nagano, even off towards Yamagata, that should be doubled by the time Sunday and Monday rolls around. Let's talk about this. What's the forecast? You hear those numbers, you think, why? What's going on with this great news? Well, we have this front back here towards the east, just off of Japan. That's what we've been wanting. We've been wanting the low pressure areas down towards the south. From a meteorological standpoint, this is fantastic news. It's ushering all that cold air out of Siberia. You see those lines really close together right here on a satellite picture. Now, I'm just going to geek out with you here just for a second, but you can see these mountains. You really can't see them, but there's mountains here into North Korea. When you get those strong winds coming from the north, they go over this mountain, they slam together downwind, and you get that stream right here. You can see it on the cloud cover. That brings in an abundance of snowfall, and that's one reason why Niigata and Nagano often get the heaviest snow. Also, you're talking about the farthest fetch area away from North Korea and Russia as well, so the more moisture you can pick up here. Winds are going to stay this way. As we go ahead through the should be Friday, winds are going to continue to stay out of the northwest. By Saturday, similar conditions. The pressure gradient actually starts to tighten there by Saturday morning, or excuse me, Friday night into Saturday morning. That's going to be some of the heaviest snow. And then by Sunday night as well, we're going to see that pressure gradient pick right back up again. What that means simply, stronger winds coming across the Sea of Japan, picking up that moisture means persistent snow. And Monday is going to be a beautiful day out there, guys. I'm not too worried about it at all. In fact, let's take a look at the GFS model outlook here. And what this is really showing you is the model's prediction for the snow over the coming weekend. Now, some of these areas you're looking at about 60 to 70 centimeters. ECMWF really poking at this as well. About 60 to 70 centimeters going all the way down there towards just southwest of Nagano. I don't think some of the resorts in western Honshu are going to be getting any snow. Unfortunate for you guys, but really where all the big resorts are, including those of you across Hokkaido, the winds are going to be picking up as well. So keep that in mind. Anybody going off piste could be that threat of some avalanches there into parts of western Hokkaido. I know a lot of people out across that area really do enjoy the snow, but just be extra careful with it. All right, so the slope of the week, Shiga Kogen. Everybody's going out there. It's going to be a fun one. Actually, Monday is a holiday in Japan, if you didn't know. If you are visiting from out of country, keep that in mind. Big reason I do mention it is that a lot of the slopes are going to have a lot of beginners on them this weekend. So a lot of schools are coming out. Just keep that in mind if you're going to go out and about. Try to get off the beginner slopes if you do want to avoid some of the school kids. That's a big thing this time of year, especially in some of those bigger resorts. But let's talk about the snowfall. All right, look at this. All right, 10 to 20 centimeters there on Friday. I brought down my number for Saturday. I know my last update I said about 30 to 50. The snow is not going to dump all on Saturday, though. It's more persistent than I was thinking before. So that pressure gradient is kicking in. Still about 15 to 20 centimeters Sunday. Monday as well, 15 to 20 centimeters. It's going to be a great time, guys. Just over the course of the entire week, and by Monday, by the time it rolls around, I think some of these areas really, it could be pushing a meter of snowfall. That's great. That's fantastic news. All right. Hey, if you want to go skiing or snowboarding or snowblading or whatever you do here in Japan, check out TokyoSnowClub.com, especially if you're visiting from out of town. This is a great and cheap way to get around. If you're a beginner all the way up to an expert, I highly, highly recommend it. All right, guys, stay safe out there. Have fun on the slopes this weekend. I'll bring out some video I shoot this weekend for my next update. But if you have any photos or videos you want to share with us, let me know, and I will put them in here. Thanks for watching. All right, bye.